Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to call this March 8th meeting of the Historic Preservation Commission to order. I see we have a quorum now, I believe. Could you call the roll, Karen, or our new HPO? Could be our roll caller.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I will call the roll. And so we have Steve Hinnick.
Here.
Mitzi Rosillian. Here. Tracy Miller. Here. Jennifer Peterson is absent. John Reardon. Present. Bobby Stoffer. Here. John Weitzel. Here.
Thank you very much. We have a very brief agenda this evening. We would like to ask anyone from the citizenry if there's any comments on anything on the agenda or even off the agenda. Seeing none, I'll get into our approval of our minutes from our January 2022 meeting. I hope everybody had a chance to read them. I would entertain a motion to approve the minutes as written for the January 2022 minutes. Okay, seconded. All right, it's been moved and seconded. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? All right. Secondly, our February 2022 minutes, they've been out and published. They're fairly lengthy. That was quite a meeting we had there. So I know that we've had different kinds of note-taking in the previously. So I'll leave that up to our new HPO to determine how those are going to be written in the future. But right now, I'd move that we approve the minutes of the February meeting. Do I hear a second? I'll second. John Weitzel seconds. Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? The ayes have it. Great. And now our great duty tonight, we'd like to have Karen introduce our new Historic Preservation Officer for Butte-Silver Bow.
Thank you, Steve, and thank you, members of the commission. We are so excited for Kate to be here. This is Kate McCourt here. Kate has started her position with Butte-Silver Bow. Her first day was yesterday. And so we are working through all of the logistics of getting her up to speed with all the technology, getting her a phone and a computer, and we're very good friends with our IT department and and everyone else, but getting her, kind of settled into her office space and moving some things around, but we're just so lucky to have her and trying not to overwhelm her with too much information all at once, but things come up. Like today, we had the opportunity to tour a property that is on our mothball list, and that the county attorney was able to get in touch with that property owner from Texas. They happened to be in town, and we were able to go tour that building together with the community enrichment team as well, and go through it. And it was refreshing to see the building is in much better condition than we had originally thought it might be with the pigeons that we're getting in. So exciting. So, but those kind of things just came up. It was like, hey, Kate, we're going, let's go tour a building. So, but it's going to be great. And so I'm thrilled to have her, and we're going to just keep learning and moving forward. And I just wanted to take this opportunity to introduce you all to Kate tonight officially. And then if there's any questions you might have for her right now, we're happy to answer those. I know that's maybe hard to answer questions right now. The other project that we were working on today was getting her up to speed with the Basin Creek house and the grants that we have for that house, working with our Public Works Department on those bid documents and reviewing those and in contact with our granting agencies. So I don't mean to talk too much, Kate, but I'll turn it over to you if you want to say anything.
Yeah, well, as I said when I met you all over the phone, I'm really excited and happy to be here. This is a wonderful opportunity, and some of you I know, and some of you I don't know. So I would really love to, get an opportunity to speak with all of you one-on-one and get to know what your roles are within the commission, and hopefully we can do that at some point.
If you'd like, I could ask our members to give you a little introduction as to who they are and what they do. I'm the chairman. I'm a longtime local architect here in town. I've designed several historic buildings and restorations, et cetera, and I'm pleased to serve and protect our historic integrity. And like I say, it's been an honor, and I take it seriously. And like I say, I'm available. I have an office uptown, and it's been a real pleasure serving on the commission. Anyone else? Let's start over here with Bobby Stauffer.
Hi, I'm Bobby Stauffer. I'm a Butte native, and I fell in love with the buildings of Uptown Butte when I covered local government for the Montana Standard newspaper. It was my favorite beat. So that kind of just evolved into helping out with citizens for preservation and revitalization. I especially love their Dust to Dazzle tour every year, where they feature historic properties and people get to tour them.
They still do that?
Yeah.
Cool.
The next one is June 25th.
Oh, how fun. I'd love to do that as well.
Yeah, it's great fun. And I'm now working for Northwestern Energy in the Regulatory Affairs Department, and my primary role has been to proofread the minutes. Mary sometimes sent them to me, and sometimes comments and things like that. So if you need a proofreader, call on me.
Thank
And yeah, I'm really honored to serve. I really love Butte's historic district, and I am happy to try and help save as much of it as possible.
Awesome. Thank you. Nice to meet
Thank you, Bobby. You're up.
Hi. I know you.
Is it really shining? I'll just talk loud. I can do that. You know me, I'm
We
an
had lunch not that long ago, actually.
I'm an archaeologist and a historian for Versailles Consulting, and I have been doing it for many years. And Butte, of course, is my new home and has been for the last almost 30 years, so I'm very happy to be here. And I've worked with Bobby on Dusty Dazzle and just all sorts of things. And I don't know, I don't want to go on because you probably know more than that already. So anyway, there you go.
Yeah. Wow.
All right. John Reardon.
Thank you, Steve. My name's John Reardon, obviously. I'm the commissioner for District 8 and a representative of this committee. And I'm going to put this out there right off, is the fact that I think this is one of the best committees in the Butte government. I mean, these people work hard. They know what they're doing. And you have a great director. There's a lot of energy sitting in both those seats right there, I'll tell you what. And I've been really impressed with Karen's work and the work that preceded you, and I think that you'll be good. One quick thing is I'm an old Butte guy, and I really love Uptown Butte, and I had the privilege of selling papers when I was a kid. And I had Broadway, Park, and Granite Street from Maine all the way over to the 400 block of West Granite. So I seen a lot of these buildings, and I seen a lot of them that were burnt down too. So it's a complex here that we have that is like no other I've ever seen. So we want to maintain it, and looking forward to working with you. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure.
Hi, you know me, I'm Tracy Miller, and I'm the newest board member. I'm still kind of learning my role. It's been really interesting to learn. These guys are just full of information that I take at home and I go back and I like read on historical things that happened in the past so I can kind of get some of the gist of what's happened. But I serve in the real estate role because I'm a broker owner here in Butte, and I'm also an investor who I've just made my first historic building purchase, so I'm also going down that road of trying to rehab and save some of the buildings myself. So I would say that I have kind of a I don't know how to say it, I'm not hardcore on one side or the other when it comes to, like, we're saving it no matter what, but I definitely am on the save it if we absolutely can, but I understand that not everything can be saved. So, yeah, that's kind of my stance on it.
Congrats on that. Let's work together on that new building you have, new or old building you have.
Yeah, I'm John Weitzel, born and raised here. My dad was a milkman. I spent a lot of time delivering milk up on the west side and flats and everything, so I know it's towel on the back of my hand. I spent a lot of time down in Las Vegas. I own and operate my own sign shop. I moved back to Butte. I spent a lot of time down in Vegas and Coeur d'Alene and area and that, so I moved back to Butte in '91. And after I moved back here, I was kind of dismayed with all the Coca-Cola signs that were adorning our buildings around here. So ever since that day, since I moved back, I've made it my goal to really improve the facades of the buildings here in Butte and that. So anyway, just want to say welcome aboard.
Thank you. Thank you for
Thank you,
that.
Commissioners. I would hope that, we have a large folder of procedures and our ordinances and things, and I'm sure you've reviewed that, or you will look at those things. I know that we all have those items, and it's been very helpful to follow that. So we wish you the best luck and look forward to working with you.
Yes, thank
And,
you. I will definitely, I mean, I have read through the ordinance. I continue to read through the ordinance and use the ordinance as the constitution of the position. And so, if you have any questions, for me, I mean, I did this role for Great Falls, Cascade County. You might have seen that in my resume. This position here in Butte is so much better, well-rounded, better fleshed out. You get so many more opportunities here than you did there. The mothballing ordinance, the design review, just the things that come across your desk as HPO in Butte that are opportunities that that I never had, in Great Falls. So these are all, and there's so many things to learn. I told Karen, it's like alphabet soup. Yeah. I was like, I'm going to need a list of, of what everything means. I mean, we don't have SARTA, we don't have, what all of the different, acronyms.
We're going to create
basically.
an acronym guide.
We have a huge, all of the organizations and all of the different, programs that we have here in Butte that we didn't have there. But my career has been, it started in history, and then I went into archaeology, and so I did that for a really long time, and then just really fell into historic preservation and fell in love with sort of the interface of archaeology and historic preservation. And I don't know, I've kind of moved over to the building side. Sorry, Mitzi, I don't know. But archaeology is still also, my first love. And so I'd like to, there's a symbiotic relationship between the two, I believe. And so we'll just incorporate everything that we can, into the preservation of Butte's built environment. That's what I would like to do. Thank you.
Thank you so very much. If there's nothing further, I don't see any reason we need to continue with the formal meeting at this time, but I want to wish you well, and if there's anything further from our commission. John, you had something to say?
Just with Kate, along with welcoming her on board, I just got to let you know that, things are going really good here. When I first started on this committee, it was pretty tough because we had so many demolitions all the time. And it used to be really quite contentious sometimes, but over the years, it's been nice because the amount of demolitions has just about fallen. And so pretty much everything we've been doing the last couple of years is an awful lot of design reviews and an awful lot of very positive investments here. So
Absolutely.
it's very positive.
Adaptive reuse is a good thing.
It is.
So we will, we'll try to keep that momentum moving forward. And there's a lot of money to be made in historic preservation, and just try to keep that incentive going.
Well, any other comments for the evening? Hearing none, I would ask someone to move that we be adjourned.
So moved.
John has moved, and I will second. This meeting is adjourned. Thank you very much.